Buzzword for 2020 would be innovation ecosystem. If you look at what's going on around the world, there's massive innovation and investments going on in new technologies to solve problems. But they seem to be isolated in a small ecosystem, whether it's in the Port of Rotterdam or in a specific terminal or in some specific area of logistics. And so it's all around innovating within the ecosystem to solve some problem. I'm very excited about that because I think in the future, when we start connecting these ecosystems, it's going to be very powerful. Key technologies, number one is going to be the cloud. And I think everyone is making a move to the cloud these days. And it's all about reducing the complexity of what they have to manage. If I can take all the servers and networks and all the stuff I have to manage day by day and let someone else do that for me, it's going to reduce my cost and make me more efficient. So cloud is number one. Very closely related to that is software as a service. And this is different than cloud because cloud I can just move my infrastructure from one place to another. But when I think about software as a service, how do I provide a capability on demand so I pay for what's needed? So we're seeing and getting a lot of questions about software as a service. There's still a lot going on around AI and machine learning. And what customers are really looking for, and what I'm hearing from ports, is how do you use these techniques to make the algorithms more efficient? So we're getting that, and brownfield automation is still on my list for this year. Lots of terminals are looking not to do these massive automation projects, but to do a brownfield automation project, and how do they do that, and how do they automate one single piece of equipment? And the last one, which will be new on my list for this year, and I'll call it Data Hub. But there's been so much energy and discussion around data, and how do we make data available so that you can do something with it? And people are creating data hubs, so they're taking data and they're cleansing the data and making it available to other participants in the supply chain, and I'm really encouraged by that. Key takeaway for me, and quite exciting, is all the innovation and investment going on around the world to solve problems. There's startups creating technologies to solve problems that we haven't solved yet. And this is just so exciting, being a technology provider and seeing so much going on. That was my key takeaway. I'm not sure I see a lot in the terms of standards developing in 2020, but what I'm very encouraged about is that everyone is talking about data now, data security, how do we provide access to data? And I didn't see that last year in previous conferences, so the fact that it's becoming part of the forefront of the conversation is very encouraging to me. In March of this year, Navis acquired Octopi. We're very excited about this acquisition. Navis's strategy is to create a connected ecosystem. We do very well in the larger terminals, but small and medium-sized terminals historically have been using pen and paper or antiquated systems. Octopi is an amazing solution for those terminals. Because we offer it as a subscription, they can modernize very quickly with very low upfront development. And so it enables them to become part of this whole connected environment. So we're very excited about Octopi and very happy with how it's gone so far.